Alrighty, hey again everyone. We're back yet again with some more hardcore Minecraft. Last time we finally got the full trading hall ready, and now we get to start moving in however many villagers we gotta move in. We need 32 of our funny little toolsmiths in total, and we got 6 of them, so we need another 26 guys, so that's what we're gonna be working on today. We're gonna get all the toolsmiths in place, and then we're gonna start working on I think the clerics would be a good one to do next. I feel like clerics aren't used too often, so. Oh, they're making more villagers already. How nice. There we go. They're gonna go out and do their thing. And I guess we can just fly over and go catch them. There we go. Got some extra cobble. Okay. There we go. Alright, then all we gotta do is slip on under. Not pick that up because of course not. Crap. Keep doing that. Luckily it's easy enough to get out of there, so I guess it's whatever. Alright. There we go. We'll get this guy to there. Go. And we just rinse and repeat until everybody's in place. It's not too bad. It's this one. Perfect. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole bunch right now, just kind of out of it. It's 2 in the morning after all, right? 2:30. Same thing at this point. Let's get rid of our torches here too. Here we go. Here we go. Get him into there. Need that spruce back. Zombie's distracted with me, which is why he's not targeting any of the villagers, so that makes life a little easier. Alright, this is already more iron guys than I typically have. So we're already pretty good on iron trades. Or we will be, rather. I think my main focus is more going to be on, it's just going to be on actually, I did this right? Yeah, it's going to be on actually getting the villagers in place first rather than just trying to get everything else done, so. Also, if I do actually decide to do it like this, then I should probably do this instead. Where you can see how they'll just go directly into it, no questions asked. But with that, we got another 6 in. That's all good. And we'll just kind of let them do their thing. We're not going to focus on zombifying them yet. Just because I kind of don't want to. So, yeah. We can go see if we can go get another 6 of them. I don't think I need to sleep, but it's probably ideal for me to do so. Unless I want to take some extra time to light up some of these other areas nearby. Yeah, you thought you were slick and get me that easy. I mean, it looks like it's safe. I don't really see anything nearby that would hurt me, so. Okay, well, other than that spider, I guess. And he ain't gonna do anything to me doing that. Other than that. We're gonna need to get some more fermented spider eyes, though. That's kind of another thing I'm gonna have to get. I need more splash potions of weakness, and we've got the sugar to actually help ferment them. And we need to make that little mycelium island I've talked about to be able to grow like tall brown mushrooms. And once we have that in place, then we'll have all the brown mushrooms we need. Well, we've already actually got a large chunk because of the nether, so it's actually not too big of a deal. Oh, that is an issue I have failed to consider. Rat. That's not good. What the hell? Okay, and this guy just decided he wanted to get stuck. You decided you want to fucking go on a block like some kind of jackass. That's nice, dude. Oh, god damn it. Just get back on the thing. Alright, well, luckily, since I made that two-way, they actually don't get stuck too hard on here. Okay, except now they need more juice and they need to be able to snap on properly. Oh, man, it's always something. That's okay. We'll take some extra time to figure out how this stuff should properly work in the near future. I just don't think I care right now. Okay. Sorry, all my shulker boxes with extra cobblestone are outside the walls. Forgot about that. We'll just take a quick stay. There we go. I guess we're just gonna kind of have to let them do their thing. It's a little tricky for this first one. Oh. Oh shit. That was one I had already done. Whoops. I wasn't actually completely sure on that one, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, out we go. Again, sorry I'm not talking too much. And a whole lot to talk about tonight. We got some regular zombies down here, but they can't do nothing. Luckily. Hmm. A little worried about him knocking the other guy into place. Weird, so. Hmm. Almost done with another batch. And hey, we've already filled up a good chunk of this. Okay. And then there was one. Pretty sure I just saw a regular minecart in there. I guess that's where that went, where that one guy died. Makes sense. Go see if we can get in here and get that out. There we go. Nice and simple. Alright, so that's all of our guys so far. We are about halfway done with getting them in here, so that's nice. And we just gotta get another couple more. I know we've got 7 minecarts on hand now instead of 6 like we normally do, but you know, it's fine. It don't really matter that much. We'll just make a quick little trip. Go get the rest of these guys. How are they doing in here? Doing good. They seem to have quit punching up as hard. Oh yeah, I wonder if the baby villagers having different head sizes now, if that'll affect anything negatively. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. And it's nearly been even 15 minutes, so we are getting through this pretty quickly. This is a lot quicker than how I would have done this in the past, which is nice. This is going to be a repeat problem, ain't it? Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of a repeat issue. Oh, it's fine. We'll push the rest of them up into here, because I can do that. There. Oh no. I did that on the right one, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I was about to say, that would have been really not cool. It's less cool too. There we go. We're starting to get into some good rhythm here at least, so this isn't taking as long as it used to. That's always nice. I wish I had an easier way out of here. Oh well. It's not too bad. Let's get into place. There we go. Right. You're gonna be annoying about this, aren't you? Only a little bit at least. Alright, last one of this batch, and then we can go get another set. That'll be good. Alright, cool, there we go. That is another batch done. Alright, and how many do we need to complete this set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, cool, nice. So if we go get 7 more, we will have completed the entire smithing one, and then we can just zombify and cure all of them in one good go. I will say though, real quick, let's try and do a little something like this. That way that'll encourage them to roll the right way. Otherwise, let's just head back and kidnap another 7. I mean, kidnapping's wrong. I would never do that to villagers. They're just little guys. They don't do anything. But probably the last ones we'll put in are going to be the armorers and the weaponsmiths. They kind of don't really do a whole lot for me, since I mainly use them for their iron trade nowadays. That makes number 7. Have a good healthy amount in here. These idiot babies are waiting to grow up, so. But yeah, that basically means that after we do toolsmiths, we can then move on to clerics and librarians and every other type that we actually do care about. We'll do clerics first because I actually kind of need their stuff a lot more. Um, Librarians can happen whenever, not too sure when specifically I want that, but you know, we'll be sure to figure that one out at some point. Let's just block these guys off a little bit from each other. Let's leak. I'd probably start going to the right instead of the left at this rate. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, or not, that's okay too. Alright, we can go this way now. Keep forgetting about that. Come on now. Better quit panicking, it didn't do you any good. Relax, man, I'm just trying to torture you by damning you to a bit of hell for all eternity. Like, it's not a big deal. You're just gonna sit in this hole forever, for all time, and you're gonna be zombified and cured, and you'll feel great afterwards, okay? It's, you know, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's not unethical, as much as the board wants to say, okay? It's not a crime because I actively bring them back to life. Is it truly murder if you kill somebody and you bring them back to life? No, because you saved their life, you know? You may have taken it first, but you saved it, so hey, it counts, you know? Probably. That's probably how that works. That would probably hold up in court. Okay, you can get in the villager hole whenever you want, just like that. And boom. Whoops. Alright, and with that, we have sealed off an entire section. So, great work. We need more rails. We have 6 rails. I put all my fucking rails back home like some kind of idiot. Well, wait, actually, the rails, we can make those super easy. What am I bitching about? Hold on a second. Get some iron. And boom, more rails. Wow, that was so hard, right? Alright, anyways, enough fucking around. These guys have got to go. We'll just take like 26 is enough. Because these 6 we already cured, and then the other ones, yeah, okay. That's fine. We're gonna also tuck these away in here for right now. So let's see here. If I can comfortably zombify and cure 6 apiece with a weakness potion, I'll need 5 because I'm gonna have to round a little bit here. Alright, well this is how it starts, so here we go. Like, you can't see me. You can't do anything about me. He's getting him on like the flyby like some kind of weirdo. There we go. We'll use cobblestone to block up all this stuff. Actually, wait, that's a good idea. But if I use cobblestone to block this whole thing out so they can't see me anymore, would that help with curing maybe? You can't see me? At least I don't think he could. Oh, he can. Maybe if I'm far enough away. It'll probably have to be something like this. I'm on 2 more, we can cure a batch, and then we can let them cure and then work on the next batch. Alright, 1 more. Let's go get our smithing tables real quick here too. We're gonna do that. Because that's also gonna help me figure out who I've already cured and all that kind of good stuff, so it is important to have. Let's just do that. And last guy. Alright. Try to say, where's my other one? There it is. Alright, we'll let them do their thing. Nice, so we figured out a good way to use this for the most part. Seems like it gets a little jank sometimes, but sometimes he just walks away, which is really weird. I don't really know why. Okay, you walked in from outside, so it looks like I am going to need that ledge for spider stuff at some point. Alright, last guy. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, only need 4 more. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. I wonder if any of the originals have started to cure yet. But it doesn't look like it. Guess it's just taking a little while. Oh, here we go. Alright, last two. I keep putting my boat away. Where is my boat? Oh shit, we might have put our boat away somewhere. I didn't realize I was gonna catch the Enderman and kill him, but guess not, after all. Alright, where's that last guy at? Come on, dude head. You gotta get to this last villager, buddy. Any day now. The ones at the ends may be a little rough, apparently, but alright, that's gotta work, right? Guess I'll get him at some point. Any day now. There we go. Sounds like we got a wandering trader outside the walls. Alright, neat. So with that, we can go ahead and let all these guys cure. I'm gonna let them cure before I really do anything with them, honestly. Um, you know, in the meantime, we can take some emeralds and go check out that wandering trader, see what he's got. What are you selling? Nothing worth anything. Nothing worth a damn. What? Why would it go up there? Well, I guess in the meantime, we can go ahead and get some decoration on the outside to try and prevent spiders from coming up and through. Why don't we do iron bars or something? Yeah, let's just keep it simple. Let's just do iron bars for right now. This won't be enough, but this will be enough to get started, so it's okay. Alright, well, we're gonna keep placing all these iron bars going the whole way around. And if there are any spiders jumping up here, they won't be able to get past a lip like this, so this will be good. That includes something like this, too. There we go. That'll at least get us started. Alright, and literally just waiting on one more guy to cure. While we wait for him, we'll cook up another batch of iron bars. And we'll get this finished up too. Whoops. Almost nighttime again, so we'll see how well this actually works in practice, but should be pretty good. There we go. Alright, so that's enough iron bars. Depending on the size of them too, of like the villagers, like radius, we might be able to get them to cure faster, because I think their detection range is large enough to detect all those, but not really too sure. We'll just tuck them away in there, who cares. Alright, well with that, that should be all of them. Yep, certainly looks like it. Cool. Let's go pick all these up real quick. Here we go. Alright, now in our funny little fortress, we got nothing to worry about. Or at least ideally we shouldn't. Got wood and scaffolding. Some of the other miscellaneous things that we've worked with. Well, and everything else we didn't really have space for. Going there. Perfect. Okay, so everything else there is organized, looks nice and neat. That's good. Put the rails in there. They go there. Alright, and then this is where we are gonna verify that these guys are all good. Alright, so we got that. And yeah, we're gonna break down some more of this iron. And I think what I'm mainly gonna prioritize first and foremost is just getting these guys up to like their second tier. And we're gonna do this 10 at a time. And we'll let those items despawn on their own, shouldn't cause us any issues. Alright, so where we at now? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, damn it. Not cool. Hopefully nobody else saw that. Certainly didn't look like it. Okay, sorry, buddy. Here, take a bunch of hoes. Like your mama. Your mama was a hoe. Alright, we're down to our last stack. Alright, so we couldn't quite get all of them in one go, but we did get most of them, so that's good. And now we get as much iron as we can physically hold. And we start trading. And we just go down the line. The bastard that I hit. Go. You can see all the XP now. If we were also a little smart about this, we could do something like this going forward. You should go get some more trapdoors to seal this off, but yeah, we're basically going to use some trapdoors to give ourselves a better corner to stand in. Because if we can do that, then we can absorb all of the XP that will be here across all of them, and also provides a way in and out through here, but it's mainly the XP that I really will be able to grab. So let's see here. That should be plenty. Let's do trapdoor. Put that away for right now. And let's do another trapdoor. That was almost enough. We need like 4 more if we're gonna do this across each corner, but we don't gotta do it like this today, so. There we go. And we could definitely still pick stuff up through the corners, that's for sure. I'll tuck some of this extra crap away for right now. Alright. And we're gonna focus mainly on getting these guys up to Master first. Because I can. Alright, let's get some more iron. There we go. Alright, one free slot. Waiting on these guys to refresh their trades. And I feel like for this, we're gonna have, I think I'll have this filled in with smooth sandstone. I'll have to go out and grind more, but I'll have this whole thing filled in with smooth sandstone when it's done, so we can leave the cobblestone in as like a buffer to show what's already been placed in, and then that'll flatten everything out with the tops of this, and then that gets us our roof level. Didn't tell us how high we gotta go. Now we can just trade and start stockpiling as many emeralds as we can hold. And we'll just sit here for a little bit, get all this XP. So clerics are next. And then I know I want librarians there, so we'll have to do those guys next too. Maybe not librarians next, just because they take a while, but stonemasons. Let me look at my options again, because there's 8 that I definitely want in one go. And those guys being like the toolsmiths, which we got, clerics, and then my other options that aren't librarians or masons are weaponsmith, armor, which we definitely do not want. So that leaves farmers and fletchers. Fletchers give different tipped arrows at the end, but otherwise they're kind of worthless. So I guess it is gonna be farmers, just because why not at that rate, you know? So, but our big priority is gonna be the clerics, the librarians, and the stonemasons. Those are the main like sets of villagers that we're gonna want from now on. And probably not that order, so it's gonna be clerics, masons, then librarians. That's what we're gonna want. That's the order we want. So yeah. Oh, more trading. And we'll get all the XP. Alright, we have plenty of emeralds now, so that's good. We're running pretty well, even looking at all of them. We don't even drop down. Oh, well, we dropped a frame singular. So that's a little annoying, but for the most part, our performance is still pretty good. That's nice. And we get to see what they are doing tool-wise. I'm sealing them off for now. Wow, that is a great shovel. That's probably about as good as you could get. That's kind of crazy. It's just interesting to see the different trades. I won't ever use them at this point. You know, I've got all the tools in the world and all the enchanted books in the world, but that one's even better. Damn. Fortune 2, Efficiency 3, and Breaking 3. You combine that, you get a near perfect shovel just by buying 2 of them. Good lord. This would have been great early game, but obviously I couldn't have built to scale to get these trades of this quality early game. That guy sucked. That was less good, but hey, Efficiency 3. There still may be some value in these guys for just being able to buy a bunch of tools that are like okay and then just combine them to like as good as they are. And then you can just kind of use them for whatever. I mean, hey, at least an Unbreaking 3 diamond pickaxe means you don't have to buy like an Unbreaking 3 book, so that's always neat. Out of Efficiency 2 Unbreaking 2, and then that was Efficiency 3 Unbreaking 3, so that one's pretty interesting. Silk Touch is always nice. Cool. Alright, well, clerics are gonna be up next, so let's go ahead and start getting our rails again. Our 7 mine carts. And we should also get some cobblestone again. There we go. And hey, while we're working on all this stuff, this iron farm should be producing, so certainly better than nothing. Alright. Let's see how these guys have been doing. You should have been close enough to be making more kids. Yep, there's the flesh pit right there. Alright, there's all 7. Oh crap, that's right. Okay, and it begins anew. Hold on now. Okay, well that's annoying. We're gonna probably brew up a batch of weakness potions first before we really do anything extra. Just because I know I'm kind of running out of them. That's okay. It'll be easy enough to do. You guys always think you can escape, huh? It's just never gonna happen. It just ain't. Quit trying. There we go. And I mean, well, okay, we know that we can do 6 at a time, so we would need 6 potions. Do all of them. Oh, no, wait, we don't need to brew more. Wait, we could just keep doing this. Never mind. Let's sleep. We haven't slept in a while, and we should get these phantoms out of the way, too. Because I know they're going to be a pain soon enough. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. We got 8, and we need to get 7. So we'll have enough, but it's going to kind of slow down pretty hard after this, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. It begins again. Alright, here we go. Oh, Georgie, what are you doing, buddy? Shadow. What? Shadow. Yeah, hi there. Hello, girl. last guy. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna zombify and cure whatever we've got currently. Because we physically just do not have enough villagers to complete this section yet. That's just how it is. So we'll go ahead and seal this off. We'll take a quick flight back and at least go restock the minecarts with what we have, so we don't have to do it later, but, you know. I think we need to stir the pot a little bit and give them a little bit more food, so let me think here. I think back home I should have a bunch of wheat laying around at the wheat farm. There we go. 36, I guess that's fine for right now. Just something to get them going is all. And yeah, we're gonna have to eventually dig some ice boat road down through here. I don't know, I think it's gonna be like about 1,000 blocks, I wanna say. It's not nothing, it's a decent little bit of time, so. Alright, well that should jumpstart him a little bit better. Alright, here we go. I don't know how many golden apples I'm gonna need. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I should have realized that, considering I only had 7 minecarts and we did it with multiple, so whoops. Alright, we'll get. I can probably do it in 2, and if not, whatever. We have to cook more anyway, so. We do need to zombify these guys first, a little bit. There we go, we'll do that. And let's go get our brewing stands. And now we wait. Let's do some research on pillager patrols. I guess it's the same requirement, so. Okay, there we go. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and switch it out. There we go. So they only spawn on light level 8 or lower. The reason that's actually really important here is because there's basically only a very tiny handful of spots where that could be possible. And we can, you know, fix that right now by doing this. But otherwise, they physically can't spawn. Oh wait, no. 8 or lower. There's some spots, like right in the center here, where they can technically spawn, but I think the odds of that happening are like next to 0. And I don't really care, so, you know, it's kind of another thing. But as long as most of the spawning attempts are stopped, then we're unable to succeed, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. These things have already oxidized pretty much in full. See the horse over there too. Well, we'll go ahead and let these guys zombify, and then we'll start trying to dig that ice boat tunnel out through the world. We'll get some extra dirt for ourselves. And a little more. Just one more guy. Okay. But you need to get to this last guy. Hey dude, any day now. Also the benefit to having these pillars here too, is that I can hide around him and then I can be able to see me. He should be close enough to that villager to target him. Oh, god damn it. Oh no. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I dropped a bunch of frames or not, but it looked like we're back, so. Dropped frame 1785, what the hell? Stream gave out for a little bit, but that's not cool. Oh, we're back now, I guess. That was weird. But yeah, like I was saying, nice thing about this pillar is we should be able to hide around it as to not aggravate that zombie. Okay, well now I need to lead him along. The hell is he? We're gonna do this. You're not gonna get me like that, man. It's not happening. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, good. Okay. This is just gonna require a ton of emerald, so let's get all that we got. We'll keep the dirt away for now. I'm not gonna worry about it. So let's go back there. Cobblestone we'll put there. Let's go get ourselves some extra shulker boxes. We're gonna need more to bring into here. Okay. could trade gold as well, but I'm not really gonna worry about that. Okay, well they look like they're all doing their thing, so alright, well this should already help us out pretty big on the redstone problems, that's good. Not to mention glowstone as well, means we can finally start using like redstone lamps and things like that, so that's always good. These guys should be refreshing their trays just fine. Oh shit. Fuck. That is potentially a not cool thing that can happen. Makes sense, but luckily it's easy enough to fix. Dude, could you just go to your workstation? There you go. There we go. So that makes sure that they're all aligned properly. What the fuck was that? Hey, is my mouse just deciding to be a hater? I don't know. That's cool. Alright, well, while we're waiting for the rest of them to cure, we'll go ahead and get some more iron. Economy must flow. Yeah, we're level 89. Cool. wait for these guys to sleep a little bit. I don't really want to trade for more ender pearls or nothing right now. Actually, you know what? I think, damn, this was the only guy that did? That's annoying. We'll get a couple more. So that way we can replenish our stock here a little bit. But the biggest benefit is going to be all those XP bottles too. That's not something you can get by other means, really, so... Or not something you can tangibly get by other means. I mean, you can still get them, but it's not happening, be real. We'll pop down our bed and sleep. Actually, we'll sleep at the breeder. I just want to go check in on them and see how they're doing. Have they been making more children? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, they definitely have been. Well, we'll continue to let them do their thing. But in the meantime, 3-block wide Ice Boat Road. That's what we're aiming for next. Let's try that again. So we need to dig a hallway that is 4 blocks tall and 3 blocks wide. And we'll have to figure out lighting as well, too. We want this to be relatively hidden, so we're only gonna dig out, we're digging out below the grass, basically. And we're just gonna keep going until we make it back home. Well, we can't just keep going off of this alone, but, you know, we'll be fine. Actually, what if we go down one more block? Okay, so thinking about it like this, that's going to be a stair block, and then this is going to be the actual floor. And if we really want to do this the right way and have like a ceiling, we have to go down to this level, so it needs to be 5 blocks tall. There's 1 block for the packed ice, 1 block for the ceiling, and then that leaves 3 air blocks for everything else. Whoops. And for right now, for lighting, we're just going to do a torch every 10 blocks or so. And we're only doing, I guess, more of a ceiling thing if, like, it's submerged in a mountain or something. Because it would be weird to just have, like, this long, like, evil strip of land for, like, no reason. You know? So this is what we're going for. This is also another fun issue I get to solve, too. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then to clear this out, I really wish I had sponges, but we have yet to find them, unfortunately. That means we're gonna have to fill all this up by hand for now. Alright, there we go. Alright, we can do a little something like that. Hmm. Let's cut this down too. And we get another body of water to dig through. Nice. Oh, we're close to the shulker farm. We can actually see it, so that's good. then this is where we would go under the land for a while. See our cherry blossoms over there. Go ahead and sleep in a bed real quick. We're at day 950. 50 more days until day 1000. We're gonna do a flyover to our base to figure out how far specifically we're gonna have to dig. At least get a rough estimate. Just knowing a little bit would be really nice. Here we go. Let's start with that. Alright, so we were like at 860 before, now we're at 660, so that's 200 blocks. 300, 460 is 400. Okay, so about 500 blocks isn't actually like terrible. 500 times 12 is like, what, 6,000, right? So I'd have to mine 6,000 blocks of stone without insta-mine. So it's not impossible. And hey, if we come across dirt patches, then actually that would work out pretty well for us. So, okay, we could do that. We're not going to do it all today for sure, but, you know, we are going to work on that. Keep that in mind. Alright, we got more of you bastards. Here we go. Hey, look at that. 9 stacks of redstone. And 4.5 stacks of glowstone. Cool. That's good. So we can probably replace these torches with glowstone and bury them or something. We'll figure out the specifics later, but we can now use glowstone as an actual good lighting block again, which is nice. Very nice. Let's put the rest of these away for right now. Get those. No, we already put the other things back. Let's see if we can do another batch of villagers here. I don't remember if we already dug the hole out or not. We did not. Good. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if there's enough to do 7 more. I would certainly hope so. No, there's enough for 6 more. So we'll wait on them to get more kids. Oh, to be fair, I guess it ain't like we got anything better to do, so why don't we go ahead and do some more digging. And we'll grab a little bit extra dirt too, because we'll go ahead and finish blocking off that canal. And we still got a large chunk of waterway left to do. Yeah, that's as far as that goes. Go. Now we just gotta pop on over and do this side. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, we're just gonna throw the rest of this out. And we're gonna get a couple more torches. We actually need to restock soon on torches. We haven't done that in ages. Alright, so 500 blocks. My feet are physically standing on 59. this, then it's 50. Yep. I'm mainly just doing this to see if I can make it to the other side at least. Of course, getting any of these gravel patches does help too, so. Okay, we're on day 950 now. Cool. Okay, well, that's less cool. Alright, we're here again. Another cave. 109. Well, we should be getting kind of close, about 150 blocks out, I want to say. Again, sorry for not talking too much today. Just not really feeling like it at the moment. And sometimes that's okay. Hmm, that's quite a cave. Alrighty, we are gonna keep on going here. 499. Okay, so we should be getting pretty close to breaking out of here. I think for a cool cave like this, we're gonna leave it open a little bit more. Like we'll probably have this whole thing be glass or something, but that'll probably be as far as that goes. Here we go. This might be below sea level, I just realized. Oh crap. I just kind of assumed it would be okay, so whoops. We were at Y level 61 there. Okay. Do we have anywhere that goes down to Y level 61? Yeah, 62 is water level, so yeah, I mean, it looks like we do. That's where we came out from. So yeah, going out to here. Yeah, it would be like right here into the river. Out here is where it would start and end. Okay, so that's still fine. Just had to make sure. Now we're gonna go ahead and seal all of this off. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's about another 100 blocks or so. Alright, we're starting to see some consistent dirt. We should be breaking out very soon. I mean, more or less, yeah. It's probably far enough back for right now. I don't want to do this whole thing. We're swimming. What? It's almost 4:30 in the morning. Hooray. Keep placing our torches down. There we go. we should be pretty close to the river by now. At least I would hope. Yep, here we are. Alright, I would say the ice boat road would end here. Just because I don't want to stretch it across the entire river and this is far enough out to have some kind of dock of some kind. And as for actually transporting things, well, we would really have to figure out how we would want to do this if we did want to continue it through, but you'd have to have it where the water is still, water, and like you can still drive the boat over it just fine, but then you'd also have like the ice boat road intersecting it. So, what do, right? It looks like we could continue it straight down into here, and then maybe I could have a branching staircase off of this that goes down and meets up into it, and then I still need to place stairs across all of this, but basically I'd want an easy way to be able to just kidnap villagers, and this would be probably one of my better ways to do it other than the nether, and even then I don't want to do the nether, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now it's just, we got it all dug out, looks good. It physically connects up where I would want it to go. And otherwise, yeah, we would just continue finishing this. I don't know what I want to do for the ceiling or if I want to do anything special for the walls. I really don't think I want to do anything for the walls because it'd be a pain in the ass to get them all dug out, but we might at some point since it would make it look a little more official. We'll do this until about the 500 mark and we'll see how we feel. Hell, it's so far we can't even see all the way to the other end. And it makes sense, it is about 600 blocks, I guess, but still. Gravel's nice sometimes, but not with this, unfortunately. see, we're also going to have to fill in those holes that it makes. Oh, emerald's cool. Don't really do anything for me, but sure, why not? I think we've got about 400 blocks of this left. Well, after we hit the 500 mark, I want to say. We'll know for sure once we get a little bit closer. Once I hit 500, I'll stop and go measure out again what we gotta do. got some of those canyony parts coming up here where they were a little bit open. That'll be cool. Yeah, no more drop frames. I wonder what happened that one time. Really odd. Well, we're at our 500 black goal, so that's good. I'll go a little bit further. Since we're already here, a funny cave noise again. We'll block this section off. Whoops. Alright, well that gets us a good chunk of the way. Let's see, we're at 519. And we're gonna see what it takes to get to the other side. So another 100 blocks at least. 150 to get back to this section, so that's good. At least that one won't be too bad because of the dirt. There we go. So 200 blocks. I think I can see the end of it, so it's 300. Yeah, we're past 300. Basically, at about 350 blocks, we'll break ground with where we're currently standing. So, not bad, it's just gonna take more time. Time that I don't feel like spending right now. We'll try and do like, we could probably do like 100 blocks a day until we're done. I think that would be a fair amount. Let's go see how these guys are doing. Yep, that's definitely more than 7, so that's 7, 10. Okay. Well, let's do our next batch here. Alright, 7 there. Let's go get some more living stands. Okay, there we go, I was about to say. Go. Alright, let's see if we can do anything right today. Go. Oh, we never placed scaffolding there because it's all in the corners. That's right. Forgot I did it like that. Yeah, not cool. Really spawned an endermite? Seriously? Come on, little buddy. There you go. Good boy. Alrighty. Just a little bit more. Our last guy, and then we can go get our weakness potion and 7 golden apples. Here we go. Let them do their things. Let's go run these mine carts back real quick. Check on the kids. 3, and then a bunch more sitting in reserve bed. May be able to do another batch soon. 7 there. 1 potion. And now we can go ahead and hide behind this pillar. Yep, there they go. And we'll just kind of let him do his thing. They should start working on the other 3. I know he physically sees them, but that's really weird, huh? He like walks right past him sometimes, so. Oh, what? Oh, I never traded with you. We'll have to do that soon. That line of sight with this idiot. Oh, whatever. We'll let him do his thing. Let's just go trade with the other guy for right now. You bastard. You are not. Alright, cool. Let's give him more time again. I see him walking around back there, so he's gotta physically see him. Unless I'm still too close somehow. Which would be a little annoying. We need to clean that out again, and I need to get more, thought I saw one of them take damage. What the fuck? One of them just despawned. You fucking dickheads. Come on, man. Could you just kill one of them, please? Come on. He fucking despawned because this jackass took too long. It's a villager I never traded with before. Dude, just fucking killed the guy. Come on. Jackass. Dude, come on. Over your shit, you fucking stupid ass zombie. There, okay. There's nowhere else for you to go. You just need to start hitting these guys. I don't know why he doesn't want to get them sometimes. It's annoying. I can see him moving there. Like, seriously, there cannot be any reason why he just decides, oh yeah, we'll kill those three, but we won't kill any others. Like, come on. There we go. It's like he doesn't have line of sight with me anymore, so he should be fine. How many cells are left? Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 left. So we could still just do 6 at a time and we'll be fine. So we're almost done with this batch. Oh, and I guess 12 because the one that, we just lost from despawning. Okay, see, that time he decided, yeah, we'll go kill that guy, but won't fucking do it again here. Dude, come on. There we go. Fucking finally, man. It took longer than it was worth, but it'll always be worth, but. Alright, we're gonna have to go pop around the other side. Here we go. Go put the extra golden apple away. And we'll go prep the site for the next batch. Here we go. And we'll just kind of AFK for a little bit. Why not? I should make a little box for myself to sit in. Actually, we've already got a box right here. We had those leftover buttons somewhere. thought we did. Probably up in here. Yeah. Here we go. And we'll just kind of hang out here for a little while, let them do their thing. First one cured. Look at them go. They're curing. Oh, let's go put these away and go get a couple more emeralds. Nice guy here. There we go. Alright, let's go check on these guys, because these guys are going to be up next. Yep, that is exactly 6 guys. Cool. Still doing pretty good on performance with all these guys. Although this isn't anywhere near like the most that I've had before in one spot. It is still a lot. Okay, for now. There we go. And let's get him into here as well. And we need that minecart back too. Alright, let's do a quick flight back real quick. After we get those guys blocked in. And we're gonna get our weakness potion and our 6 gold apples. There we go. Alright. Got 3 there. They're still making kids, that's good. Alright, we'll let them do their thing. Okay, well, that's great. We're doing this again. And we're doing that again. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's 5. Okay, well that's 4. Now this is 5 that he's working on, but he's taking a while to punch through. And he's walking away from the last guy. Go get the last freaking guy, man. There you go. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Okay. There we go. And let's go get some more emeralds for finishing up some trading. So that Enderman running around, you know, big head. Why did I do that? Oh shit, now I'm gonna be a little short here. That's annoying. They're actively curing, so they shouldn't despawn, but still. Alright, everybody should be dying now. Well, we'll let them cure, and in the meantime, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna go trade up a bunch of iron again. I think we were at level 60 something like earlier today, and just by trading, we've got almost a level 100, so it's pretty neat. Yeah, we're at level 97. Neat. Ooh. Okay, once we get these 6 in, then I'll probably, or once we get the last 6 in, we'll probably call it there. As it has been almost 3 hours again, so yep, quite a lot of time has passed. Then next we'll do the stonemasons, they'll be cool. And the cool thing about this design is I intentionally or not, well definitely not intentionally, but we have space for signs up on the beam up here. And the reason that's good is because when we're doing the librarians, we can go ahead and label them so we can see what we got with them. Now, there's 40 enchantments in the game, and 2 of them being Soul Speed and Swift Sneak can't be traded, so there's 38. 2 of them are curses, so that's 36 that we would actually have to give some amount of shit about, and we have 32 slots. Realistically, since we're going to be doubling up, not doubling up, but since we're going to be doing this, so we're going to get each villager to master before we move on to the next, we should be able to get a couple of villagers that have multiple good books in each of their trades. That would be very cool. And this time around, no shortcuts. We're doing it the real ass way. We're gonna go ahead and just crank out until we get max level of chance right out the gate. No more combining books or any of that bullshit. We're doing it the real ass way. Because we kind of have to. And it's going to be worth it once it's done. Let's go empty out our redstone here because I want to do a bit of a control test while I'm thinking about it. Because I want to be able to calculate how much redstone I could trade for in one sitting. 24 dust. So each villager each day provides 48 redstone dust. Across 32 villagers would be 24 stacks. So we can get almost a full shulker box of redstone in every single Minecraft day, which is pretty good. Alright, with that, that's another 6 down. We got 9 stacks of glowstone now. We're doing good on lapis as well, that's always nice. Put those away. Otherwise, we'll get that back, take that. And we can head back again, and hopefully we will be able to grab the last 6. Yes, we just have enough. Alright, so these are the final 6 villagers that we need. We've got a bunch of babies stockpiled again. They're doing their thing. Look at them go. And next we'll do the masons on that one. We'll need another 32 villagers for the masons and another 32 for the librarian, so we're gonna need another 64 villagers here to finish all this stuff. Shit, wrong way. Damn, it's already 5 in the morning. Cool. 5. He's going right in there. And lastly, villager number 6. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's go seal this off and go reclaim all of our old rails. That will happen at some point. This one's going to be a little weird at the start because of how it connects into there, but it's going to be fine once it's done. So probably have to do like a villager to get it started. Maybe 2. Alright, well there's our last batch there. Let's go fly over real quick. I want to go put these back. Attention. He's gonna see that last one at this rate. Oh crap. We need to go get the Ender Pearl. Not Ender Pearl, we need to get this. Yeah, I had to do that kind of quick so I didn't want any of them to despawn. Alright, dude, where the hell are you? You know what? Let's do this the other way. We're gonna let him come to me. Then we're gonna seal him in here with this villager. There we go. It should keep his attention, but there we go. He definitely sees him, so one more hit. There we go. Alright. Alright, we let them here, they do their thing. We're gonna go free that zombie. So he can do his thing. Alright, these guys should have refreshed their trades. Yep. Keep getting more emeralds to prep for these guys. And hey, we hit level 100 finally. Cool. Well, we were at level 200 something before. That's because of the gold farm, but trading here, we went from like 62 right about there to 100, so pretty good. Certainly because we were doing a lot of trading, but I mean, still counts. Okay, 102, cool. Alright, nice. Let's go restock on food real quick while we're thinking about it, because we are running a little low. Alrighty, and now we wait for these guys to turn into regular villagers again, and then we can trade with them, and it'll all be good and cool. We'll sleep though. And once we convert these guys and their villagers again, we'll call it a day. It's been over 3 hours, and I got a good bit of stuff done, and we've got a good bit of plans for, well, I guess today still, because it's still, it's Sunday now, but, you know, we'll get some more stuff done. Like, we'll probably try and dig the entire tunnel, the entire ice boat tunnel out. We won't fill it in with packed ice, but we will at least try to get, like, everything else going, so that'll be good. And we'll just start getting these guys as we get them. that's gold. Care about that. Gold's too useful for other things. Iron is as well, but like we have an iron farm that's constantly overproduced. Like we have a whole shulker box of iron blocks at home, so we're probably gonna be okay. Alright, just 3 more guys, and then we also have to spend enough to get them up to master. Yeah, we get burned a little bit, but it's fine. Alright, and that is our last cleric. Alright. We are now officially a quarter of the way done with our first floor of our trading hall. Could still do the second floor, but the first floor we have to have done. It's just, there's too many useful villagers here, yada yada yada. So, gotta have them. But yeah, that is it for right now then. I mean, we got enough of them done. We've got the next rail line set up. We still have enough weakness potions, but we should really like brew a bunch of extra. And then we've got our stone cutter and our lectern left. So let's try and keep the order here of things that we want. Let's do it like that, yeah. Because then we'll do farmers, fletchers, and then those guys, weaponsmiths. Because they're really not needed, and they're only needed for their iron, basically. So, which will go right back there in that corner. But yeah, that is going to do it for me today here on day 955. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see y'all again soon. Bye-bye.